This is the most competitive race in Utah, with Olympians, collegiate athletes, and a couple of YouTubers who are working really hard and trying their best to bridge the gap to the next level. You guys, this is the Des News 10K. Today I'm going to break down the race, show you guys how I get prepared for races like these, and talk about my new mentality when it comes to things like this. I'm going to be giving you guys a look into the painfully slow process of me building my fitness back up, and talk about some of the struggles I've had along the way as well. This is all in preparation for a marathon that I have, and I made some pretty big changes that I think are going to make a huge difference in getting me into tip-top shape and in perfect marathon preparation. And ladies and gentlemen, this 10K, the Des News 10K, is the first step in getting me there. About 2 weeks ago, I started dealing with a little bit of arch pain. Protocol for something like this is usually to decrease the mileage and cross-train, which is what I'm currently doing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like cross-train that much. So when I do, I'm always trying to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. A lot of people have asked me how to cross-train for running, and so I think this is the perfect time to kind of explain how I approach cross-training. Really, what it just comes down to is making sure you're in the right heart rate zones. I like to use my Coros heart rate monitor band for this reason, just because you get a way more accurate reading, and it's just another way to make sure that I'm actually being productive. When supplementing mileage, I like to keep my heart rate in the aerobic endurance zone. I struggle with just straight up biking for an extended period of time and keeping my heart rate in the zone that it needs to be. So I usually do time-based workouts to help me go by. Today you can see I did a 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, and then back up 2, 3, 4, 5, 10-minute fartlek workout for 90 minutes total. If you're looking for a heart rate monitor, I do recommend the Coros band. It can connect to any other brand's GPS watch, and honestly, I forget I'm wearing it. It's super common to have aches and pains like these when you're building up your mileage, so don't be afraid to cross-train, because it's a great way to not only maintain fitness, but gain it as well. My foot's at 100% at the moment, and even though I had to dip my mileage a little bit, the fact that I've been cross-training and doing it well is leaving me confident going into this race. We're going to get some food, pre-meet dinner. We're going to an Indian food place, so like, what's the worst that can go wrong with spicy curry? I actually really like Indian food. I think it's a goated pre-race meal, so I'll give you guys an update post-race on how it sits, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We've never been in this place before either, so, but I've said it once, I'll say it again. Best time to try something is the night before race, so be it. Okay guys, just got to the hotel. Des News gave us a free room, so shout out to them. This is really nice because the starting line is like just across the street from the hotel. So we really just wake up, warm up right out the door. It's an early start to morning, 6 a.m. to be exact. So we kind of had to get prepped. It's gonna be tough kind of being ready in the morning. As promised before, we're pulling out the Puma kit that was sent to us. Honestly, I'm super excited for it because this is probably the comfiest kit I've worn in a long while. This is the comfiest kit I've worn in a long while. Comes with matching.
I think you've worn a kit.
I know I haven't worn a kit in a long time. Okay, comes with matching shorties. You got the bib. Check it out. We got nose strips. Breathe Right nose strips. Not sponsored. You boys got a deviated septum, so we're just getting the jersey ready. And honestly, we're pulling out these.
When was the last time you wore them?
Last time I wore these was CIM. Or last race I was in was CIM 2024, 2023. Got 26 miles on them, drinking water, feeling good, feeling ready for tomorrow. Okay guys, honestly, I'm just super excited to be racing again. Had a little hiccup with my arch. Arch is feeling much better. Yeah, Des News is honestly probably the most competitive race in Utah. It's like Utah's like pride and joy. It's on Pioneer Day. So Utah goes hard for the Pioneers. We got Jared Ward, Olympian here. We got Michael Ottison, teammate, Haptamu, fellow YouTuber, Joey Noakes, old teammate, plus whoever else is gonna come. It's gonna be really competitive. Honestly, I wish I was in a little bit of better shape. That's okay, I'm just happy to race. Who cares about shape? This is a downhill course, so strat is for tomorrow is to gain as much ground as we can on the downhill portions and kind of just hang tough on the flat portions, because there are flat portions towards the end of this race, but honestly, when you do downhill and then you hit flat, the flat feels like uphill, so that's what we're going for. Goal's honestly top 10, might be a stretch, and I also want to run faster than I did on this course when I was in college training for a cross-country season. That's kind of like the stretch goal. We'll see what kind of shape I'm in. I was supposed to be doing this as I was speaking.
Yeah, that's okay. I do that too.
I don't know, how far does this go up? What do you think? All right, bad news everybody, but that's it. The video is finished. This is the end. Nah, I'm playing. For reals though, this is all I got in terms of race footage. A little story time here. Shortly after this video was taken, Mika actually lost her phone near the starting line and spent the first 15 minutes of the race searching for it. So she missed the race and she missed my finish, but she did get post-race footage as well. So we'll be taking a look-see at that here shortly. But for now, enjoy this picture of me on the down step going downhill. I'm also gonna throw up some of the splits and elevation gain here as well. And thank you guys for your understanding. Mika works really hard and she cooks with these videos. A lot more goes into it than you think. And so we're really proud of her and all that she does for us. So thanks again, and I'll see you at the finish line. Okay. Went out hot for the first like 2 miles. Yeah, felt pretty good till the last mile. That's like pretty on par for the course. Last 2 miles gets pretty flat. So it's like, I don't know, just hang on for dear life. Goal was to bank some time those first couple miles and then hold on. Might have flown a little too close to the sun, but it's all right. Didn't want to end up in no man's land, but still found myself in no man's land the last like 2 or so miles. So what can you do? But I'm gonna go do a long cool down. My body's already sore, so gotta really focus on recovery, I guess.
Not the soul.
Gotta update the Strava, because it's not on Strava, didn't happen. Marcus. Actually, hold on. Joey, are you cooling down around here? On the starting line, I always get this feeling in my stomach that I oftentimes mix up with nervousness and fear, when in reality, it's just excitement. Reminding myself that this is exactly where I want to be and this is exactly what I want to do always gets me hyped for what I'm about to do. It was honestly great to see old friends, old teammates, fellow competitors, and a lot of the times in those moments with running, I feel behind. Like I need to catch up to my competitors, go up another level, and like I'm not where I need to be. And I think that's a really common thing for most runners, which is why it's important to forget the notion of being behind, like you need to be at a certain level at a certain point in your career. Because when you forget about the notion of being behind, you realize that the only place you need to be, as cheesy as it is, in the here and now. And honestly, I think this race was not only a great data point, it showed me exactly where I'm at, where I need to go, things that I can work on, but it also was a great stimulus that is going to leave me fitter and a stronger runner in the future. I ended up taking 11th place overall, covering the 10K distance in 30:24. That is 4:54 per mile pace on a gravity assisted course in Salt Lake City. And while this was about 30 seconds slower than what I've ran on this course previously, and the goal was to hit top 10, I'm not too upset about it. And let me tell you why. If you were to have come up to me 3 months ago, I would have given literally anything to be training consistently and able to race again. And now that I'm actually doing that at the moment, it's important for me not to switch up and keep that same energy. Okay, I said it once and I'll say it again. Running and having a good mindset are all about the story that you tell yourself. Not just during the race or during a workout, but about who you are as an athlete. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten caught up in the moment and let all the negative thoughts of doubt creep in. But I am telling you guys right now that the most successful runners understand that their inner dialogue shapes their performance. You gotta ask yourself what type of runner you wanna be, what type of runner you are. And if you wanna be a good runner, it starts with telling yourself that you are one. The body literally follows the mind, so you have to control that narrative, because the way you perceive yourself is often the most powerful determinant of success. Are you a fast runner because you run fast, or do you run fast because you are a fast runner? And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but right now the story that I'm telling myself is that everything that is meant for me will be mine. During our cross-country season at BYU, our team motto was naivete. That is being naive enough to believe that we could win the whole thing. And I'll tell you guys what, we actually won nationals that year. A lot of professional athletes will talk about being delusional in your capabilities. Whether you call it being naive or delusional, a little bit amount of that is actually very healthy. I'm excited to keep pushing. I'm excited to keep progressing. I just wanted to say thank you all for your support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. I spend a lot of time and effort into making these videos for you guys. Let me know what type of videos you want to see more of in the future. And as always, thank you guys for watching.